Yeah, we're taking steps in the right direction. Played a lot better in the second half. Uh, Looks like I don't know if we had a turnover in the second half, but um, we just got to learn from it and come back out Wednesday.
Yeah, like you said, we're taking steps in the right direction. Other than this free throw percentage, I mean, throughout every game of the year, we've been shooting better, taking better care of the ball. I mean, we just got to figure out a way to win. We're a young team, still learn how to win, and it comes with time and experience.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't have went to overtime. That's on me, but um, it's a learning experience. Got a lot of young guys, and we kind of crumbled after when the overtime started, myself included, and we just have to learn from that.
Yeah, I mean, he played to his capabilities today. I mean, the last few games he's been in a rut. He came out to play as good as he really is. I mean, he got his first double double of his career tonight.
Like I said, got a lot of young guys and still trying to learn how to do things. So I think tonight I think we locked in the second half and really did a lot of good things, and now we just move forward and try to clear that hurdle.
Well, we got to knock down free throws and open shots. Well, we're gonna learn a lot from the overtime and closing seconds of the game and how to finish.
No, had a chance. Really proud of the guys. Down 10 at the half, and had Javen in the middle of that zone in the first half, and unfortunately, it didn't provide a lot of resistance. I think they shot 57% in the first half, and our 2-point defense, to be frank, hasn't been very good all year. Put AJ in the middle of the zone, and that actually worked a lot better. I mean, they shot 18% less in the second half, 39%. The zone on account of the length that we have, 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", you were hoping to cause a little bit more resistance from the 2-point. And I think AJ being in there in the second half may have been able to kind of foresee things that obviously that's the move we have to make. We'll figure out if it's can hold true or not. But defensively, we're just not where we need to be. We can score, but we can't guard right now. And I think some of it's fatigue. I think some of it's personnel. Moving AJ to the middle really helps. So we'll have to capitalize upon what we saw in the second half from the course of the year. Well, I mean, we called a timeout earlier to remind the guys that we saved them a timeout in case they need it. So when we have the ball with 15 seconds to go, we knew that they would pressure, especially when they turn around and get a stop. And it's unfortunate that we didn't call a timeout. Should have reminded them. Again, I know Sam was in front of the referee calling timeout, probably too late. But when you're up 2 with 15 seconds to go, you can't turn the ball over, and especially when you have a timeout to go. So we need to go back and look at the film and learn from that and pass that along to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Because I think, we've had two possession games, Montana and Pepperdine. This was obviously a one possession game, and I think we're going to be in plenty of them. But we need to learn from this experience. Yeah, and not only that, I don't think AJ got a touch the entire overtime. And for him not to get a touch, and for guys, they did such a good job in the second half, even in the first half. We got AJ the basketball. They're number one in the country at not giving up threes. Only 20% of their shots they give up are threes, so 80% of them are twos. So we knew we had to play inside out. We did a great job in the first half. They double teamed. We were able to capitalize. Unfortunately, in the second half, they went one-on-one because I do think they were a little scared about the double team. But then they just started going down on our three-man. Spencer made his. He was 1 for 1. Unfortunately, John Trey was 0 for 4, and we just couldn't make them pay because those were really, really good looks. And he did a great job, and specifically, he's not a black hole. It's not as if you can throw it to him and the ball's not coming back out. He made the right plays. Unfortunately, the guys around him, we just weren't able to capitalize. I thought E-Man missed some bunnies. He finished the game 2 for 11. And I think he's not going to do that all the time. And Sam and Austin aren't always going to shoot like that all the time. They're obviously plenty capable. But I thought E-Man's looks were great, and it's not to place any blame on E-Man. I thought we got good looks. We have to do better out of our double team spacing. But we do have to find somebody on that weak side wing who can throw some shots in when they're trying to double team AJ. And I think when you utilize RJ as a feeder probably more often than not, I mean, the majority of the time that's going to be Sam and Austin. If you look at the first half when they got out of the double team, it was Sam who made the three. And they said no more because that's going to cost us. They changed how they were guarding it in the second half, and they specifically went off of Spencer or Trey, one of those two. And couldn't make them pay.